Hello, this is Smita Vinod here, and we are here with our Vibe with the Leader series along with She Talks. And this event is organized by Media Vibes, Media Waves, and Media Connect. And today we have a vibrant business entrepreneur, a young lady who is running her own restaurant here in UAE. And her name is Mamta Tiwari. Really happy to meet up with her today. Hello, Mamta.
Hi, namaste, and I'm so glad to be a part of She Talks today. And I'm sure that I will try to put in whatever experience I have till now with you.
Yeah, pleasure is really ours, Mamta, and we really look forward to hearing a lot from you about yourself, your restaurant, and all your future plans.
Pleasure is mine.
So, Mamta, as a woman leader, how did you venture into starting your own restaurant?
See, I will start with everyone has a struggle story. So do I. Okay, and being a woman and starting a business have never been easy, no matter where you are. Okay, because people don't want to see women as a leader. They still have a man-oriented, image everywhere.
So the glass ceiling still exists.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't that easy, but yes, you had to break the barrier, and you had to come out of your, the space, or you would say out of the box. जहाँ से आपको निकल कर अपने कंफर्ट जोन से निकल कर चीजें करनी पड़ती है.
Okay.
And it wasn't easy, trust me, coming in Dubai, starting up with zero money, nothing in hand, but always had a vision and focus that this is what I wanted to do, this is in my checklist. And then finally, landed there with a lot of savings. It has taken like entire life saving, but yes, I'm happy. Every day when I sleep, I'm like, okay, I'm doing something that I always wanted to do.
So nice to hear that it's a success story. So what was your support system over here when you had issues?
So as I told you that everyone has their struggle stories, and at that moment you always feel that you need your family. But yes, no doubt my family has always been a great support, but at certain time you feel like you don't even want to share your problems with your family, right? Because you feel no, they don't deserve that. So every night during COVID,
So it's more kind of protecting them from your
protected
issues.
them from the, I think, the mental, barrier that you want to give them.
Okay.
And COVID was definitely not an easy year for me, especially, and like a lot of people.
That's
and
right.
Every night when we used to sleep, and I'm like, okay, even today we had to survive just on bread and chai. But then, you have to be like smiling the next day and get up normally in the morning and tell your parents that everything is okay. But yes, I know that mentally I always had my dad's support a lot. Basically, he believed in me, he believed in my dreams, and he never said no, don't do this. He always said no, you go for it, I'm there for you.
That's really a big support system, because when you have somebody to push you through, it really works a lot.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, it's a confidence booster. Okay. But as I'm speaking to you, I can see that you do have a lot of confidence within you. Right?
Sometimes वो बोलते हैं ना, जो दिखता है वो वैसा होता नहीं है. So you always need a mental support.
Right.
And trust me, yes, when you definitely have that support from someone who really care about, it matters a lot. You definitely have a confidence in doing a lot of things in your life, but you always need a guidance that what are you doing? Is it even worth it? Are you shelling out the money where you are shelling out the money or efforts? Is it even gonna be giving you back? So that guidance is always important, and I give my whole credit to my father in this, because he has been a really great support in my life.
Okay, so let's not talk about Pind e Rasoi.
Yes.
Yes. So, what are the specialities of the restaurant? What is your USP? What are your, what is the client base, and what is the kind of cuisine you offer?
Okay, so Pind e Rasoi basically means Ghar Ka Swad. That's what, when we were forming this restaurant along with my business partner, and we always thought, any restaurant you go, maybe in Dubai or everywhere, they always have a tagline stating दिल्ली के पराठे या दिल्ली के मोमोज और मुंबई का बड़ा पाव. Our tagline is very simple, घर का खाना.
Nice,
That is
okay.
what we believe. We are not selling you a replica of anything that has been sold in a particular state in India. What we are bringing on the table is a homemade food without any food preservative, without any whatever the soda or whatever people are
So
mixing.
if you're looking for say simple home cooked food, then we know where to come to. Yeah.
So
Okay.
yes, so that's what the idea and the strategy was, that we are going to bring homemade food. The moment a client or customer comes in and needs a first bite, I don't want him to say, "Oh, this reminds me of Mumbai," or "This reminds me of." I want them to say, "Oh, this reminds me of my home." And that is where what we are delivering with our staff, making sure that every money that you come and pay in Pindi Rasoi in our cafe is worth it, even though if it's one dirham.
So they leave their restaurant with heart and stomach full.
And soul.
Yes, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the strategy when we were thinking about Pindi Rasoi. So the strategies and the logo, everything, when we were just working out things, I wanted a very vibrant logo. I wanted a very connecting. If you come to my cafe someday, for sure, I'll be waiting for
Definitely
you.
looking forward
So
to it.
even once you enter the cafe, the wall speaks. Every wall, like every corner of the wall, has something that will
So
stuck
the
with me.
ambience will remind us of home.
Yes, definitely. Food as well.
Okay. Okay. So what about the client base? It's more of Indians, or do you have some people from the other nationalities trying to test?
So this is something where I think I would definitely like to highlight. So when I was doing the market research out there, and then there's a market research and nature research as well. They're
Right.
both the things, right? So I was like, I might end up having a lot of North Indian clients because they're craving for parathas,
Okay.
which we were not getting in that particular community.
Okay.
To my surprise,
It was more of South Indians.
I
is it?
have lot of South Indian customers. I'm so happy to see them.
Okay.
I was like, and I connect with my customers a lot. When you are owning a small business, I think the biggest strategy, or the biggest positive point what you have is there you sit with the customer and you connect, wherein you don't see it in big restaurants, right? So I sit with my customers, I have chai, I eat with them, and I understand what they need. And then most of the South Indian customers like, don't start dosa here because that we can
I
make
know
home.
that is true. Then it becomes a multi cuisine again. Correct.
Yeah, so they so love the parathas and they hawk on to. I'm so glad that I have a lot of my South Indian customer coming and they go, satisfied with the taste that we give. So
That's
that
lovely to
turned
hear.
out to be very surprising. But yeah, it is in our favor basically.
Okay. So where exactly is your restaurant based now?
Okay, so this is in Mupin's Mall, which is shop number 21.
Okay.
And it is just next to Vasal Village. So,
Okay. So since inside a mall, we don't have to think about the parking also.
yeah, the parking has a little issue because there's not a big mall. It's just a small
Okay.
mall which has. But yeah, customers, I'm there.
No one has complained.
No one has complained. And I'm
Okay.
always there. So I make sure that they get the parking also.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. So what are your other plans? Planning any new branches?
Of course, see, when you set up a business, you always have a target of, expanding your business, right? But I feel right now I need to give my 100% in one branch
Okay.
for another 1 year.
Okay.
And so that I get to know more of my clients, what they actually looking forward for, rather than opening 2-3 branches and they're not focusing even on one.
Okay.
So I feel for now I will definitely go, but yes, I'm manifesting a lot more branches here in UAE.
You're manifesting. That's nice to hear. Okay. I hope you have a number of branches all over the UAE and all the Emirates.
Inshallah.
That would be good. Okay. Garka Khana, and the host is also there all the time. So you interact with your clients and you see to it that the ratings are really good.
Yeah, so keeping up the rating of 4.8 on Google review right now.
Oh, that's a really good
And
one, yeah.
Getting a Google review is not a big thing, but keeping up to the reviews and the feedback.
Definitely, because there are people, who look at the review and then come over there.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I'm having customers coming all the way from Sharjah till Kisses just to have this food, looking at the ratings.
That's nice.
So I believe, just getting the feedback is not important. Working on it and being receptive to the feedbacks that you get from the customer is very important. I read it somewhere that there is a lot of difference between a satisfied customer and a loyal customer.
Okay.
So you should not get settled for satisfied customer. I think you need to prolong yourself in converting that satisfied customer into a loyal customer, and that's where your word of mouth of advertisement goes. You don't have to spend much on your advertisements in that case. I feel so, because people will go and talk
Yeah,
about
so if
your
they are
restaurant.
satisfied with your food, then they become your loyal customers. They
customer.
keep coming back to you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's
so
good.
yeah. So that's the motto. That's the strategy, and coming up with different food or different snacks every 15-20 days is in my list. So we keep experimenting with the customers' needs.
Okay.
There are a lot of customers who come. Why don't you start this? Why don't you start this? And we take that feedback and we implement and we serve them and take the feedback again.
That's nice. There might be some recipes, the ones that maybe our grandmothers, our mothers had been making, but right now none of us do that. So are you having any those kind of, dishes?
Yes.
Which,
So
we would have had sometime, forgotten, and then suddenly, oh, this one.
yes. So the classic thing that people like about our restaurant is the achar.
Right.
So that is made in the cafeteria itself.
Okay.
We don't buy it from outside, and people hog. Like there are, I would say that there are a lot of female, the little older women who actually come and they pack the achar, stating that this reminds us of someone, because this is how they make. So please do come and try the achar.
Definitely. So you also give it in retail, or it's just along with the food?
No, it is just along with the food, and there are a lot of customers who have always asked me that what is ingredients in it. It's like, we just enjoy the food.
That's
we
true.
can't share it.
That's our secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a secret recipe. Yeah.
Being a business leader, what would you advise the younger generation, maybe another lady who wants to start off a similar business or a different business? What would you tell her to take care when starting and becoming an entrepreneur?
So the first thing, what I believe, no matter who is starting the business, is like, believe yourself, believe in your dreams. You will have 100 or maybe thousands of people coming and putting a lot of negative thoughts before even starting the business. I'll share certain experiences what happened with me when I was setting up the business. The first thing which was said by one of my friend, oh, you are a female, how would you run a business? It's
that's a standard statement, right? Okay.
And it's a 24/7 job. I was like, I don't care. I know what I'm doing.
Correct.
And secondly, they will, a restaurant business is something wherein only a certain amount of profit you'll get. I was like, I know what I'm doing. So I would suggest, or my certain advice is, believe and understand what you're doing. Don't let people put that negative thoughts. Surround yourself with positive people. Definitely you'll be able to do it. Second thing, what I believe as a small business owner right now is, don't be ashamed of doing any work that is required. Like, for example, being a cafe owner, there are a lot of times when my staff is really busy and the restaurant is also busy. I can't wait for them to come and clean the table. I'm the one who goes and clean it. I don't mind doing it.
So that's what we call, the dignity of labor.
Dignity of labor.
We don't have to mind it.
I don't care, because that's my job. If I don't do it, and if people, that's how people start connecting with you. And I'm totally not hesitant in doing this work. And I would suggest people also to go to that level, that please be 100% into whatever business you do. And I'm sure there are a lot of women who have a lot of empowerment and a lot of things in their head to, this is what I want, but then somewhere they just feel reluctant to do it. And I feel you need to cross that barrier. Come out. You will fall 100 times, but then one time you will rise and you will shine like anything. So don't be hesitant. Come out, reach out to people.
So we can say the two main ingredients is being grounded
yes.
and your confidence level.
Confidence. That is, I think, being grounded is something which is required in every industry you work,
Right.
Armand. Otherwise, if you're not approachable, people will not come to you.
Correct. Yeah. It was really a pleasure talking to you,
It was a
Mamta,
pleasure mine
and
as
look
well.
forward to come over to Pin Idasway someday.
Please, sure. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
It was
much.
a pleasure.